Our immigrant and refugee communities are Oregon communities.
Governor Tina Kotek spent Thursday morning signing 8 bills to protect immigrant communities in the state by enacting safeguards and demanding transparency and accountability.
And they are our neighbors, and they are making our communities healthier and stronger, and we must stay united together to protect our neighbors. No one should be afraid to go to work, take their child to school, seek medical care, or anything they need just because of where they have come from.
Some of those bills, including House Bill 4138, which requires officers to clearly identify themselves and limit masks except in specific cases.
We are committed to ensuring that every person, regardless of documentation status, can report a crime, seek help, and interact with police without fear of consequences beyond the matter at hand.
And House Bill 4079, which directs school districts and higher education to adopt policies about how they will respond when a federal immigration authority enters school property. Some of those policies already exist and apply to local law enforcement within some districts, like in Forest Grove, so this law will just expand upon it.
What we will end up doing is tweaking those laws a little bit to account for immigration officials, but that we largely already have in place the mechanisms to be compliant with these laws.
Some of the other bills, including Senate Bill 1570, the Health Care Without Fear Act, which requires hospitals to have policies in place to address how they will respond if a law enforcement authority comes to the hospital. Questions circulated about just how these laws would be enforced.
So each bill comes with an enforcement mechanism tailored to what the area it is.
But I expect as governor that people follow the law. And then when they don't, there are consequences for that.
Specific consequences not yet clear, but Kotek says the expectations are, such as with officers clearly identifying themselves.
I have every expectation that local law enforcement will adapt and train to that new law.
This group of laws all coming after Oregon saw firsthand impacts from federal agents sweeping through the state, from detaining a local family at Adventist Health to a shooting outside that same hospital to detaining immigrants on their way to work or school.
And at a time when federal agents have created confusion and fear in our communities, Oregon is stepping in to say transparency and accountability are not optional.
So numerous other bills were also signed into law, including one that guarantees all students have the access to public education in the state, as well as another that bans public agencies from sharing sensitive data to data brokers unless they guarantee it will not be used to enforce federal immigration law. Christine?
Celine Stevens with that breakdown from downtown. Thank you, Celine.